As you guys can see, I have a full silver team, and in the top right hand corner I have 1 million coins. So today I'm going to build this team up to the best team I possibly can with just 1 million coins. Let's start at the most crucial position, which is obviously quarterback. Now there are a lot of great options, but for the price, Dylan Raiola has to be the best. 150k, sure, is that a big splurge? Of course it is, but it's also the most important position on the field. So if we're going to spend big, let's spend big at quarterback. Next up here, let's go ahead and round out our defense a little bit, and then we'll move back over to the offense. I'm going to start with free safety here, and I definitely have a guy in mind. Going ahead and looking at this Ronnie Lott, he's actually a really great card. He's definitely not as good as his 85, but again, for a free safety, a very important position on defense, we're going to go ahead and pick up an 83 overall. Strong safeties are really hard to come by, but this Isaiah, I will not even try to say that last name, has been on my main team for as long as I can remember. So again, strong safety, another very important position. We'll go ahead and pick him up. Now, when it comes to cornerback, this is where things get really hard because a lot of corners are very expensive. This one's actually at a pretty decent price, but it's only 81 speed. Again, for the sake of saving coins and building a team that's competent to play online, I'm gonna bump this down to 80 overall and just pick up the cheapest cards we possibly can. So we get an 80 right there. We're also gonna go ahead and pick up this Micah Strickland. Honestly, 79 speed for 18k. We'll go ahead and take that. And then 79 speed right here for 19k. Again, it's not the best. I know it's not, but we only have 1 million coins. We got to be careful. Moving on over to our D line. Honestly, this is a position where I am definitely okay with skimping at. We'll go ahead and pick up the cheapest 80 overall right now, which is about 18k. Carmone Bastone. I don't know if that's how you say his name, but welcome to the team. And honestly, we'll just take a 75 overall for 2,000 coins. We just need to save some coins. And again, the difference between a 75 and like a 79 probably isn't too much, and it would actually be a big difference in our coin count, so we'll go ahead and pick that up. Honestly, I'll go ahead and spend the 50k on his 83. He will be a very good addition. Again, we definitely do not have the coins to get the big overall card. The cheapest 80 speed, honestly, as well. That's honestly not bad at all. We'll go ahead and take that. 81 speed here, honestly, for 23k, that's pretty dang good. We'll go ahead and pick that up. Tristan Newsome, welcome to the team. Ben Bell, looks like he's got decent power move, finesse move, block shed, speed. Honestly, this looks like a really great budget card. We'll go ahead and pick him up. Again, I know it's not the best thing in the world, but we'll go ahead and skimp a little bit. I won't go full 75, but here's a 77 for a pretty dang good price. Elijah O'Neal. Those stats honestly aren't terrible. The block shed is horrendous, to be honest. 67 block shed is not great, but again, we got to take what we can get sometimes, so we'll go ahead and add him to the team. I honestly don't mind that pickup too much. All right, so here is our silver defense. Let's go ahead and generate best lineup to see what we've built so far. And yeah, not looking the best in the world, but it will work. Again, we only need 11 players on the field, so we have 4, 5, 6, 7, counting our cornerbacks, 8, 9, counting our safeties, and then we have 10, 11, 12 between our linebackers. Jaden Montgomery right here probably won't play for us, but honestly, not the worst budget team. We're built well in our safety core. The cornerbacks are looking pretty dang good. The D-line isn't great. The linebackers are honestly okay. I don't mind this team, and I think that we could honestly compete with it. But of course, we're nowhere near finished because we don't have an offense, but we do have Dylan Raiola. Now we have to build the team around him. We'll start here with 5k on a 77 overall. Pretty balanced left tackle, Diego Pounds. I mean, that guy just sounds like a name that you want on your O-line. So again, we're going to go ahead and pick up him. Guard isn't as important as a position, so we'll go ahead and pick up the cheapest available, 3,500 for a Michigan State left guard. Christian Phillips, welcome to the team. Again, here we'll splurge a little bit on a little bit better of a center, 76 overall, Houston center for about 4k. We'll go ahead and take that. Right guard, again, we'll just take the cheapest available. Guard is just not as important, but again, 4,200 for a cheap right guard. That is still pretty expensive. I don't love that, but we'll go ahead and take it. And then here, the final offensive line pickup, right tackle Josh Anderson for about 4k. I don't love this. I wish we could go a little bit more price here, but we don't have running backs. We don't have wide receivers. We don't even have a dang tight end yet, so we are not going to go ahead and absolutely blow the budget. But now it's time to buy some really fun positions, so let's go ahead. I'm going to move over to my tight end first. And you might be thinking this isn't really that important of a position, position, but I throw to my tight ends a lot. So I'm not going to pick up just one, but I'm going to pick up 2 tight ends. The first one is going to be Rob Gronkowski here for 18,000 coins. Again, he's a pretty big body and his speed is not great, I know, but I want to save my coins for a more important position. And he's only going to be my tight end number 2 because my tight end number 1 is going to be Mr. Eli Stowers right here. 30K for him, but he is a great budget tight end. I have no problem spending those coins. And again, I need 2 tight ends because I just run those type of sets a lot. So we'll go ahead and pick that up. I love that pickup. We went cheap earlier, so now we can ball out. I know this Harlem Berry is pretty good, and for his price, he might be the guy I'm looking to pick up here. Yeah, I don't think I want to go any more expensive than that. Harlem Berry, again, I think is just a great budget option. Of 100K is considered budget in your eyes. I think it is, and I think that that's a very good pickup. I like that a lot, and since we splurged on it, I'm not going to pick up a second running back, and we'll go straight to wide receiver to give Dylan Raiola some more weapons here. And one of the best budgety options, if he even counts as budget, is Kevin Concepcion. 100K for this guy, 85 speed. Another budget guy right here that I'm going to go ahead and grab is Cam Coleman, 47K. But again, this is going to be our wide receiver 3 on the team. I just love that pickup. We'll go ahead and grab him. The only other thing we need is one more wide receiver. And I know I said he was very expensive. It's so dang good. 85 speed. I think he's also 6'4". This is going to be the best player on our team, but I'm completely happy with that. We'll go ahead and spend the 179K. The playbook that I'm going to go ahead and pick up is obviously an offensive one. I'll run whatever base defense I have. I don't want to spend any extra coins on that, but there it is, the Oregon State Beavers playbook. We're gonna go ahead and pick that up, and that's gonna be the offense we run in this video. And again, 1, 2, 3. This is our brand new offense. We got ourselves Dylan Raiola, Harlem Berry, Cam Coleman, Nick Anderson, Kevin Concepcion. But anyways, let's go ahead and head online. I'm not going to try to play a full game because it's very sweaty on those streets. We'll go ahead into this overtime mode. Eric Dickerson, he definitely has a much better team than me, but let's go ahead and see what we can do on our first play. Oh, first and goal here. Bryce Underwood does hand the ball off to Eric Dickerson, and we are able to bring him down. Second and goal. I am totally thinking Eric Dickerson's going to get the ball. I do run commit, and it's not enough to stop Eric Dickerson. Of course, my opponent is going for a 2-point conversion here. And we do get the stop. All right. Again, I'm looking for these elite wide receivers that I spent a bunch of coins on. I do think I might have Kevin Concepcion in the corner, and I do. That's a touchdown. We should be able to go ahead and kick this extra point, which we should be able to go ahead and hit. I didn't get a kicker, so we do have like a 60 overall, but we do hit the extra point, and we're moving on to game number 2. I'm going to go ahead and test this Nick Anderson out. We're going to give him a corner route, and then we're going to smart route him up to the end zone, and hopefully he is there. We do have other routes open if we need them. I'm gonna go ahead and playmaker this side, and it's not enough to get the completion. Hey, y'all know I ain't kicking 3. We have a silver kicker back there, so let's go ahead and drop back on 3rd and 4. We do have 2 downs to get this. Nick Anderson, though, on the drag is open. Thankfully, our best player makes a play, and now we're into a 1st and goal. Let's go. I'm gonna give Nick Anderson here a little speed out. I do like this route here a lot. It's not really there, but we can hit Eli Stowers over the middle. The budget guy will go ahead and take the touchdown. We're gonna come out here in some cover 2 hard flats, hopefully get a stop. I do need to watch the run here. It's very probable that we see that. He doesn't run. He is going to throw to the flat, which I called hard flats, but apparently that just doesn't matter. Are you serious? We'll bring Ronnie Lott down and drop him back into coverage here. He's going to throw the flat. We pick it. What? Oh, I thought we picked that up better, but he slipped the tackle and got a 2nd and 6. 3rd and 6 here. We're obviously going to look to get a stop. User looking pretty good. He's going to throw to that back corner, and he drops the pass. Let's go. 4th and 6. We can go ahead and put this game away right here. User over the middle. That's me, Junior Seau, with the knockout incompletion. If you want to see how I got these 1 million coins, I'd really encourage you to check out another video on my channel where I go from 0 to 1 million coins inside of one video. I think you'll love it. Go ahead and check that video out on your screen right now. Peace out.